Hi Patrick, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for answering our questions. So you're working on a Philip K. Dick adaptation. There's been a lot of them, and each movie has brought new things to the table, like the Adjustment Bureau, Minority Report. What does Total Recall bring in terms of production? What kind of look did you want to go for this?
Well, you know, we're very lucky. There's a few items in its movie, in the story, which are different from the original. It allowed me to do something fresh and new. We're not going to Mars anymore. The whole story happens on Earth. There's a very interesting vehicle that takes you through the Earth, like an elevator. There's a few concepts like this that just allowed me to do something new. The story is the same, the characters are the same, but you know, sometimes you have to do the same exact thing in the same environment and you're limited. You have to reinvent it. Also, the movie is like the early 90s, so the world has changed. The vision has changed. It's easy to do something new. It was so iconic, it's hard to reinvent it, but you have to kind of put it aside for a bit and try to do something. Lane is very strong supporter of reinventing things. We did this with a lot of respect because we love the original, but we had to kind of step into a new direction. That's what we did.
That's so cool. Is this your first big budget, you know, where you have this huge allocation of resources?
Well, I did movies like Independence Day. I did a lot of projects that were big movies at the time. But this to me is the one where I paid the most attention to the detail. I think you'll see the visual effects work very closely to the visual effect group. So when the movie was finished shooting, I stayed on board with Lane and we kept making sure everything. It's a much more meticulous movie process than I've ever had before.
Is this more a remake of the original movie or more of an adaptation?
It's a remake.
It's a remake.
It's a remake. Like I said, characters are the same, you're going to recognize the story, the situations are the same. The world is different. I hope you like that one. It's a different type of movie.
Was there any one aspect of the old movie in terms of composing that you wanted to do really differently? If there's one thing that you could pick.
do it very differently? No, not really.
Okay.
You know, because we decided that the story was not happening on Mars, it sort of forced us in a completely different concept in some ways. And everything had to be working well together. So a lot of the original concept were a bit abandoned in that sense. But yet, when you go through the story, you understand the purpose are the same, you know, the outcome is the same, but the whole design world is different.
All right, well great, thank you so much.